Guys, before we get into the videos I have for you, take a look at this headline. It says, Tinubu should complete 8 years tenure for fairness, unity, coming from ex-lawmakers. So guys, these politicians have taken Nigerians for granted. They are saying Tinubu should be allowed to finish his 8 years, not because they saw the capacity, not because they believe that he can fix Nigeria, but for fairness. Can you imagine? The lives of almost 250 million Nigerians mean nothing to these lawmakers. They just want Tinubu to return to Aso Rock for fairness, not on the basis of capacity. So guys, this is what we are saying about leadership in this country. Now, the ADC has come out to back Peter Obi's 4 years, pledge. Peter Obi came out recently telling the North that yes, a Southerner is currently in Aso Rock, remaining 4 years. That if he's elected, he's just going to stay 4 years and leave office. And we know Peter Obi is a man of his word. He's that person who is very mindful of his character, his personality, his prestige. He won't like to dent himself for political reasons. And Peter Obi assured them that he's going to stick to that. We saw some politicians who came out to say, like Kenneth Okonkwo, them that say, oh, Peter Obi is saying that because he doesn't want to lose northern votes. But guess what? The ADC spokesman, the person who is speaking on the behalf of the ADC, has come out to back Peter Obi's 4-year term. He said Peter Obi must have done his mathematics. He must have done his arithmetic. He knows what he wants to do for this country. So if he's pledging 4 years, it is possible. I'm just going to allow you to take a look at what he said, and you're also going to be seeing other clips, just for you to know what Nigerians are going through. Honestly, there's fire on the mountain. Take your time, watch these videos, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
The question about whether Excellency Peter Obi said he's going to spend only 4 years if given the opportunity, he must know why he's saying so. He must be confident in his ability to deliver. It's a lifelong ambition for him. So he must have done his work and be clear that within 4 years, I can. And you see, when the framers of our constitution say 8 years, they didn't say 8 years concurrent. It means that you can do 4 years and take a break and give yourself opportunity to evaluate what you have done and come back in the future. So I don't see anything untoward in what he said. That's number two. Number three, what is clear to us is that whether it's Alhaji Atiku Abubakar or anybody else you've mentioned are members of the ADC. Like thousands of other members of the ADC across the country. Now we have crossed a major hurdle. Now His Excellency David Mark and Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola can now legitimately sign membership cards. And we can now issue those membership cards. Because what is holding majority of the people across the country is that we cannot issue membership cards. So you can now see people going back to their respective wards and registering. Now, the question of whether we don't have structure, you see, sometimes when we say structure, we politicians understand structure to mean only one thing. How many people can you bring out?
I capture him by the side. Yes. What I will do him Tinubu, what I will do him, you will not believe his eyes.
So if you catch Tinubu,
if I capture him by the side,
for one lungu now,
I will scatter his mouth. That mouth he used to promise Nigeria, promise and fail. Is what I'm saying. If I capture him by the side, I will deal with him.
So you say if they tell me that if you meet Tinubu for one corner,
I will deal with him properly.
You go beat her.
I will beat her.
So I
tell you people that Jagaban cannot. He don't even fit to handle this country, Nigeria. I said it before now. He don't go fit. He don't have that strength. The pressure in this country does not need somebody that is old.
So make Tinubu come out now in the talk.
Make him come out.
Are you saying Buhari better to Tinubu?
Before we say Tinubu, Buhari na Iron Bender, Madam. Yeah. Now we don't see Iron Bender.
Iron Bender. Tinubu yes. Na Iron Bender.
Iron Bender.
All right, David.
If we reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, If it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we'll take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the country.
Care about Nigeria. These are things for them to push. The former MD of Alpha Beta has lodged a petition in EFCC for the investigation of Asiwaju. There have been petitions raised to this fact that Asiwaju during his time in Lagos, he removed Mamora, who was a very successful senator, and put his wife there. His son took charge of the control of the billboard management. His daughter became the Iyaloja of Lagos. His wife became the supplier of the diesel in Lagos. He turned Alpha Beta, his own company, to become the tax collection machinery of Lagos. That's one. 3 days ago in Kanu, Maokpe, the daughter of Asiwaju took 10 million naira cash, dropped it on the floor. It is on video, where they took it and they were sharing to people. Can somebody define money laundering for me, please? Now, there is even an investigative journalist.
Do you have that video?
I will forward it to you. I have it. It's circulated. Raw video. Have you not seen the video, sir? Raw video.
You have the video. You have her on video dropping the money in cash?
The fellow that she visited was speaking on microphone in a language understood by all. And he told them, the daughter of Asiwaju, he even called her His Excellency, and I have no recollection whether she has ever been a governor or wife of a governor. He said, Her Excellency brought 10 million naira cash for me here, but I'm going to take 1 million and 9 million, I will share it. Can they bring the money? They took the Ghana must go there raw in the presence of people. That is called money laundering.
But Mr. Bola, are you relying on a third party to say that was actually 10 million naira?
You could see it.
Who proved it was 10 million naira?
The video showed the money. I'm not talking of perception.
Yeah.
The video, money.
Anything can happen. There could be paper underneath and money on top. How do
you think that Iyaloja of Lagos, of Lagos will carry paper to that place?
You know your lawyer.
So we are now calling on EFCC to investigate. And you know, when we ask that the law enforcement should investigate, we use the word investigate because we know what law means. They are saying prosecute. It's a crass ignorance of the law that a senior advocate will call for a meeting and be ordering law enforcement to arrest. You start by investigating, then you now arrest.
All of a sudden, Lagos has become a private property of somebody. Except you are from his clique or from his caucus. You can't even hold an ordinary meeting in Lagos.
Barrister, it's not only in Lagos. You keep hampering on Lagos. It's not just Lagos. It's not just Lagos.
Esther, where did it start? Esther, since you don't want to listen to me, you have started.
Schools resumed on Monday. Another over 17% children have dropped out of school due to lack of fund, due to their parent doesn't have transport to take them to school, due to no uniform money, due to no feeding allowance. Things have gone really, really bad. To hit Mama Put now, you'll be looking at 3,000-4,000 naira. Nigeria is gradually turning to a company, obvious company owned by few people, that they do whatever they like. Look at National Assembly, an elected senator blocking another elected senator from coming into the chamber. Look at my state. My governor, without no road, put about 500 Ekiti on the road with buses to come and be clapping for him in Abuja without development. Picking up another 50 million form to continue on nonsense and underdeveloped. The country is getting really bad. Message from the president, no visit from the presidency. The picture we are seeing is presidency and president enjoying dinner in Paris. The sea finish is getting out of hand. People are poor. Police are on the streets trying to get whatever they can get because their salary is so poor. Their welfare is so poor. The judiciary have been so vulnerable. Now they are building them houses, building them things that they can ordinarily do because they are supposed to be independent. So you can see what is coming out from the temple of justice. Conflicting judgments. Science turning to yahoo. What a nation. Like this we go today. This is getting too much. Government do something for the people. This is getting out of hand. This is not nice anymore. opposition cannot flourish again. You block them. When they are having meeting, they beat them. They went to confirm them at INEC yesterday. Today, there is another court process. Nigeria, why?
And as the 2027 elections approach, former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is calling for sweeping electoral reforms, warning that electoral corruption remains the most dangerous form of corruption in Nigeria. Speaking at the 3rd Annual National Coalition for Peter Obi Summit and Book Launch in Abuja, Obi urged citizens to interrogate the electoral process to ensure credible leadership emerges. Arise correspondent Anthony Mamodu reports.
Election observers and analysts maintain that flawed electoral processes are directly responsible for the emergence of corrupt and unaccountable leaders in Nigeria. To change this narrative, 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is calling for urgent reforms to eliminate electoral fraud, irregularities, and systematic manipulation.
The process through which people come into office is far more fundamental than even what they do when they're office. If the process is faulty, you're likely going to have bad governance. You're not likely to have corrupt governance.
We cannot continue to be doing the same thing every day and be expecting a different result. And the bottom line is electoral reform, and electoral reform.
The Labour Party governorship candidate in Anambra, George Moghalu, echoes this concern, describing electoral corruption as the most dangerous form of corruption undermining national progress.
That the worst form of corruption is electoral corruption. It's worse than any other corruption. Because once you corrupt the electoral process, everything else that follows must be corrupted.
Activist Aisha Yusufu urges citizens to resist electoral injustice by protecting their votes and ensuring they are counted.
We have to stand and ensure that the process that brings in the people that govern us is actually the process that is not only free and fair, but it's just.
If reforms are not done with respect to the electoral process, then definitely we will not have a credible election. And that is one of the reasons we are here, to sit down, work out and know what is the next strategy to get INEC to do the needful.
There is a growing consensus that Nigeria's electoral system must be overhauled to reflect the will of the people and meet democratic expectations. Anthony Momodu, Arise News.
Been a while, everyone. So the next phase of advocacy is about government taxing everything. If you're not careful, they begin to tax the hair we breathe. So at first, I didn't take it seriously about revenue boys now going around increasing revenue for shop permits and now on tax. The first one I didn't really take seriously until subsequently, and I saw the second call, third call, fourth call, and there are different locations. Some from Agbado area, others from Ikorodu, and now you spread all across. And I'm sure that as I'm saying it, most of you will begin to confirm it as well if it applies to you. So I want to aggregate as much as possible so that we now design intervention. Revenue boys from, say, from local government, coming to paste new revenue bills on shops as per shop permits that they were taking from them before. Now they increased the bills. The second complaint about these bills is that it is no longer the government or local government accounts they were paying to. They were not giving them accounts that have to do with individual names. They now said the amount we paid last year is no longer the amount we paid this year. Okay, fine, how much are we paying? They almost double it. In some cases, they made it 3 times. And then, not just that, they will then give them accounts to pay now, or they will seal up their shops. You know, Nigerians, especially, under panic, a lot of them will pay. The second is that they now started going around asking for tax. They just come to your shop. Apart from the permits, they will now come and say, where's the tax paper? Tax receipt, tax paper. Tax for what specifically? They say, you have not been paying tax. Hello? Somebody is selling, the person that complained last is selling maybe boiled egg in their small shop, boiled egg and drink. They would have paid tariff because most of these products are already taxed. There's VAT on most of the things they are selling. What quantity or volume of these commodities are they selling per day? Now, the last person told me, they just came and said she must pay 50,000 naira. They said, how did you assess me to pay 50,000 naira? What was your assessment? How did you come up with 50,000? How do you believe everything I have in this shop is even up to, in profit terms, up to 50,000? That I will pay shop, I will pay the rent, I will pay your local government permit. You are still asking me for tax, and you are estimating me at 50,000. I'm paying electricity, estimated billing, everything estimated. How do you want people to survive in this country? Not just that, the person hawking, they are giving them tickets to pay. Hawking pure water, sachet water, how much is sachet water? They will be asking them to pay daily money. And I'll say, oh, and I see those people at Songo that I see that are already encroaching on the road. They have encroached the highway already. They have encroached the road. Guess what? If you go and tell them, you people have encroached on the road, please shift back. They'll say, do you know how much you are paying? You are collecting money. You send your touts out to be collecting money from people to put waste on the road. You waste people's productive hours who want to drive to work or who want to enter public transport to work. You waste their productive hours. You make life difficult for pedestrians. You still tax poor people who can't afford shop. You now ask them to encroach on the road. What sort of confused government are you people running? No organization, nothing. As things are increasingly expensive every day, everyone is just looking to use their own position or wherever they have opportunity or advantage or privilege to extort the next person. You simply want to extort the next person so that you can be able to meet your own life. Now, I told the person, I said, ask for receipt. They said no receipt yet. They now wrote name of the person, wrote their phone number. I asked, what's your phone number? They wrote it. They now wrote cleared on a tiny sheet of paper. Wrote cleared, and that's receipt. I said, no, I want to see the receipt. This particular person went into the local government too. Went into the local government sector. In Ikorodu, went there, I said, so where's the receipt that carries the local government name and logo? He said she should come back. It's not as if we don't know that there are so many people loitering in local government, even official people taking advantage of people. And I told someone, I said, see, these people can even issue you receipt that is an imitation. They collected 50,000 naira from your shop. They didn't give you receipt. Even if they will not go and give receipt that will not be issued directly to you. They will do an imitation receipt, put the amount and give you. But the one that will be in the office record is different. The amount will be different. And that's how they are raiding everybody up and down. I'm not here to, there will be an advocacy on it definitely because there's something on the way. There are some things, all these things we're identifying, there are some things we're doing on the ways because we want to really come legally to tackle all of these issues. All right. And I don't want to announce it because some people might think I want to use it to generate or raise money. So on my own, I'll fund it. I'll try my best, God helping me, I'll do it. And then we'll do what we can in terms of advocacy and to tackle all of this 6 years long. But the point is, everybody should be on the lookout. These guys, the rates they are going, they'll begin to tax the air you breathe. And we must all be aware. I'm only trying to bring you to your notice that be on the lookout. They will begin to ask you to pay tax for the air you breathe, for you to open your eyes and see anything. You want to see. Appeal. You are not supposed to open your eyes.
President Tinubu and all political leaders in Nigeria, please take a moment out and study what is going on in Nepal. 2 days ago, Nepal, the country's government, fell. The military, the paramilitary, all the powerful people who were killing the citizens just a few days ago have been forced to surrender their weapons, taking off their uniforms, and being marched in the public on the street by this so-called Gen Z, just for the cutting down of social media. We know you are trying your best with all these laws to curb our freedom of speech. But I'm begging you, take a minute back and watch what is going on in Nepal. I want you to see how people are using ordinary stick to beat politicians to their death. I want you to go and watch that gory video of how the Prime Minister's wife was beaten to death. Husband or wife was beaten to death with sticks just because the people were complaining on the internet that their government is corrupt, like your government is corrupt. And the government is trying to do everything possible to make sure that their voices are not heard. So they cut the internet. Nepal, as at this moment, is ungovernable. I am taking this opportunity to call out politicians. If you guys refuses to change your ways if you guys refuses to stop demolishing people's apartments and properties, livelihood and lives, to give the booty to yourselves, if you don't stop using the military to oppress Nigerians, if you don't stop this extreme act of corruption, if you don't stop this act of nepotism, if you don't stop all these evil satanic ways of you ruling our country, we pray that what happens in Nepal never happens to you. Don't forget, Nigeria, Yoruba, but we are praying that you guys change your ways and realize that we employ you to work for us, not for you to use our money to be working for yourselves. The Excellency is in France right now, taking his 3 months sustenance booster jab. The World Organization is giving us money to help people's health. UNICEF is giving us money. WHO, they are giving us money. European Foreign Authority, they are giving us money. British Foreign Office are donating money to make sure that people in Nigeria will have good health. But this money is being pocketed by politicians, not just from now. It has been happening for the past, since 1999. But the more you push us to the wall, the more you must be prepared to fight us when we turn back. Because we are approaching the wall we can see. Your attempt to close down Showere's internet something is an attempt to close everybody's down. But we want you to know, oh my change in your call.
Tinubu is not my president too. He's your president. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a slap to Nigeria. To Nigeria, because it doesn't have any agenda.
All the moves he has made remove the fuel subsidy to all the, when he came in, removing taxes. Don't you think there's no achievement since the day he came into office as Zuma?
It doesn't have any agenda as far as I'm concerned. Removing subsidy is no problem of this country. We had a lot of things to solve. But he went to office, the first day of swearing in, the first statement that subsidy have gone. Then we are winner. Buy fuel 630 naira. School fees 100,000 naira. Hungry everywhere, begging. Youth are suffering. No. Tinubu cannot be my president. I can never be. So they should give us our mandate. That's what I.
You see, so far this country is concerned. You understand? I know with time, God will take over and everything will come normal.
Now you are leaving everything out to God now.
Before this time, everything is God.
You said when Tinubu come, things will change now. But it seems like things have gone from worse to worse right now.
Right from now, I know that our God will do something in this nation.
So tell us your experience now. How does it feel right now?
Forget anything that we are seeing now, because we know with time all this thing will come to.
Things will come. What time? What? Buhari said the same thing, Nigeria. But how is Nigeria treating you now?
Man, are you not seeing how things is moving?
But I say you don't live small, okay?
Me? My brother, that is my life. I'm not
are you enjoying this administration?
My brother, no problem.
No problem. Tinubu is doing well.
The man is trying.
Give us how fuel subsidy. How is it affecting you?
This fuel subsidy now today. What of Dangote that want to that come to scam this Nigeria?
Dangote came to scatter Nigeria.
To scam Nigeria.
To scam Nigeria.
Are you not seeing that one? Are you not seeing that one? That he said that he have built a
refinery.
At the end, the
refinery is here to work.
No working.
But the first day Tinubu assumed office, he removed the fuel subsidy.
Tinubu is trying. Allow that man to rest, I beg.
All right.
Allow that man.
For the track now, we get money that they buy bicycle, they enter motor. Even big man said they pack in jeep, they use motor. Some they use taxi. I say yes.
Well, we can't tell you how certain we are. What we are saying is that the process through which people come into office is far more fundamental than even what they do when they're office. If the process is faulty, you're likely going to have bad governance. You're not likely to have corrupt governance because the process through which they come into office is corrupt and they'll sustain the corruption. If it is bad, it is going to be bad because there's no way people can come from a bad process and do the right thing. But for the Nigerian citizens, we've gone through bad governance enough that this is time for us to take charge. It is time for us to say enough is enough. Because that process, faulty process we're allowing, is allowing poor education of our children, allowing increased infant mortality because of no primary health care, allowing hunger, despair, unemployment. So this is time for us to know that fighting the electoral process and making sure it's right is about fixing what is bad in our country. Thank you.
Let's quickly take a look at some of the reactions from Nigerians. After this headline was posted, Tinubu should complete 8 years tenure for fairness, unity, ex-lawmakers. These are people who were the ones making laws for Nigeria, and they don't see the need for a person with capacity to be the one to lead this country. We have leadership crisis at the moment. Look at the state governors. Tinubu told us he's giving them money. He's giving the state government so much money. Tell me what they are doing with it. Why is Tinubu giving them so much money? He cannot build world standard hospitals. Let's say federal world standard hospitals across the states. Why can't he build, where people can skill centers in Nigeria, where Nigerians can acquire free skills? Look at the 21st century. AI is there, tech is there. So many people want to learn software engineering, but who is there to pick up their bills? And so many things that can be done to make sure we have a productive society. But guess what? These leaders, when they get to Aso Rock, I don't know if they are being hypnotized. Somebody will get there and will be confused on what to do. Anyway, we didn't really see any direction from Tinubu. After all, he refused to come for debate. So it's not as if it was clear. He was clear about what he was coming to do, if not to come and expand the tax net. Okay, you must have seen a lady who is a runner, and she was showcasing the running kit. That's what she's going to wear that was sent to her by the Nigerian government. And she was now comparing it with what other countries received. You will then weep for your country. When they say they have so much money, they have so much money in the reserve. They are giving the government so much money. Nothing to show for it in the lives of the people. Anyway, let's take a look at some of these headlines. This one say, not for good governance, so complete rubbish. That Tinubu should be allowed to finish 8 terms, not for good governance, but for what? For fairness. This person say, unity with who? Fairness, how? Are Yorubas the only people in the south? This person say, Nigerian constitution did not say it must be 8 years. What our constitution recognizes is 4 years. If you feel like to contest again, then you are free after 4 years. This person said he should complete 8 years for fairness, not because he's doing well. Good luck, Jonathan didn't deserve to do his 2 terms before Tinubu led opposition to make his government unpopular. The broom he used to beat Jonathan will be used on him in 2027. He will have a taste of his medicine. Anyway, and this person said, what fairness, what unity? The narrative of criminality must end in Nigeria. If Nigeria must move forward, how could we sacrifice the lives of 250 million Nigerians to satisfy interests of few criminals? This person said, those who are behind our ministry can't dictate the path of our success or have no interest in our success. Those who are behind our ministry can't dictate the path of our success or have no interest in our success. Those political thieves are solely responsible for whatever we are going through in Nigeria in 2025. They are all guilty of our misery today. No, now Ogun go back. No, I know they go that Ogun side. This person say it doesn't matter if the drug man has destroyed the country. You talk of equity. Will there be any use of equity when everyone turns to beggar? Lawmakers want to serve Nigeria, poison Holy Communion for another for their own self gains. For me, the man should go home and rest. He's not doing well. Even if you give him another 4 years, nothing will work. And this person says it's like this second time. Hey, una don't turn it a bet right. If you do well and people decide to vote you back to continue your work, fine. Same time, if you didn't do well because you performed very badly, then pack your things and leave. And this person say, and Jonathan did not fit to rule for 8 years for fairness. Why did you guys usually keep up brain before you talk? You talk safe. Why did you guys usually where did you guys usually keep your brain before you talk safe? Okay. And this one say, does the constitution now say 8 years? The constitution say 4 years per tenure, and you are allowed to contest again for another 4 years, not 8 years per tenure. And this person in Nigeria is afflicted with cursed politicians, past, present, future. No, we don't say that. And this person say, no for competency. Not for competency and skill leadership, rather for ethnocentrism, and regional no wonder. And this person says he can come back and complete it as Lagos governor for third term in 2027. What is fairness, if I may ask? Tinubu is killing Nigeria in every aspect, and these faceless former lawmakers are here talking about fairness. And this person say, una the mad. This government is killing us. And you want him to kill the future generations yet unborn, God forbid. He has to go to where he came from. And this way, so we no longer talk about competence anymore. It's about Emilokon. Let the people decide his fate in a free, fair, credible, transparent, verifiable election. And this person said the lawmakers should be stoned. This person said they should fight them. Oh my God, there are some funny reactions here, honestly. This man said they should buy those lawmakers with stone. And he should be allowed to complete it for fairness at the detriment of the people suffering and be who raised these animals. Can you imagine? This man say, who's that mumu? Who's that mumu saying this nonsense? Who is the mumu that is saying this nonsense? And this person say, we don't already know, say, cause no they work again. But still, it no go ever better for the so-called lawmakers and their generation. This person say, with those old people, this country will never stand. They are after their selfish interests, always playing regional and religious games to sabotage the betterment of Nigeria. Nigerians need an overhaul and cleansing. 8 years of emptiness. What has been our gain for the past 2 years plus suffering and smiling? Same thing, but did not allow Jonathan complete 8 years. And he should continue to ruin the economy for fairness and unity. And this person said, you are a very, let me not even use the language. So guys, the long and short of it is that former lawmakers have come together to tell Nigerians to allow Tinubu to finish 8 years for fairness and unity's sake. And Nigerians are saying, so he should just finish 8 years, even if he knows what he's doing or not. But it's really so shocking seeing that lawmakers who know what Nigerians are going through are coming out to say this kind of trash. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you.